Hello everyone, Nubkeks here and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video we're going to be playing, we're ready to roll out, and we're going to be on Sergeant Hammer. Not a very popular hero at the moment, by any stretch of the imagination. Not a very popular hero, but a hero that I still think is pretty good and pretty damn cool. We're on Brax's Holdout actually, which is a pretty decent map for Hammer, it must be said. Okay, we got some interesting choices here at level 1. We probably don't want ambush. Advanced artillery would be pretty fantastic actually. Resistant wouldn't be too shabby either. The thing is they have a fair few. They've got a couple, they don't have that many stuns actually, so we'll skip that. Regen Master could be pretty good as well. I think we'll just go all out on damage and we'll go for advanced artillery here. I think it's just going to be so useful against the Zerg Swarm and so on and so forth. I'll lay this down in here as well. There's Stukov, hello. We're just going to start shooting him. Wait, Chen's down here? Okay. Alright, team got first blood. Well done, team. I love it. Chen is almost standing underneath our breath, which is fantastic. I'm going to scooch in and see. The Leeming Warp didn't quite hit. It was close, though, to us getting another kill. So one thing you'll notice immediately when I'm playing Hammer, she's actually pretty, I would say, pretty forgiving to like a new player. In terms of, you know, you don't want to, there's a lot of stutter stepping. You're doing a lot of stutter stepping, just walking in and out, in and out, in and out. We could interrupt him if he walked in range. He hasn't been in range quite yet. See, she's just taking those shots. Good for her. And she's dead. Interesting. This is going an interesting way so far. I'm actually going to roll up and move out. But yeah, one of the things I wanted to highlight is that I'm not just sitting in siege form all the time. I'm pretty happy to not be in siege form. I'm also laying a trap here. Oh, I'm scared. There we go. Chen just took a whole bunch of damage. We can knock Murden away mid-jump. He doesn't get unstoppable while he's in the jump. And we can kind of keep poking at them a little bit. Yeah, you'll notice I'm stutter stepping a lot, right? And I'm not just sitting in siege form for too long. I'm moving in and out between the two. And that's basically one of my main goals here. Is to spend a lot of time not in siege form at all. We're going to knock him back and stop him drinking right now. And it's not as useful against Chen to interrupt him anymore because he gets a burst of brew. But yeah, being in just tank mode and just walking around is still totally viable. It's still great. It's still fantastic. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And you get a lot of value from that as well. She actually walked way far forwards. And there she goes. Rest in pieces. We're not quite able to interrupt him. That's fine. I'm going to siege up here and we're going to start blasting on this. It's okay with me. Again, focus attacks here on this level. We're just gonna kill Chen. I don't know why they're super committed to killing me. This is just quick match, so obviously they just lost 2 heroes for absolutely nothing. Actually, considering the state of our life, I think we can actually stay here, considering especially that we just lost 2 heroes and we got plenty of backup from our team and our minion wave. We're gonna stay here with Hammer and we're just gonna start shelling away. And this is looking like it should be a pretty straightforward game. The enemy team is way overcommitting to killing Hammer. They're just not used to playing against her anymore, I suppose. Which is good news for us. Let's actually finish this off with a basic attack. There we go. So they sent a lot of people up top. Okay, that's fine with us. We lost some people. What we're going to do is we're going to punish them. I'm actually going to focus on destroying the healing fountain first. Just remove that as something that they can use during the game. You have to be aware they may come and gank us from the side, so we're gonna... Oh, actually, they're still up top. We're gonna shoot Gul'dan whenever he comes in range. Like this. We can out-trade with him and just keep blasting away. He'll get 1 hit with his poison, but we're just gonna destroy the fort, which is a pretty big win. And he's dead. Nice. Alright, perfect. I think in this game, let me see. Looking at the enemy, you know what? I'm going to go for first aid. They've got quite a lot of damage that can get onto me, pretty guaranteed. And we're going to swap sides here as well. I'm actually going to boosters to get up here quicker. They have a lot of damage they can get on me, pretty guaranteed. The Chen, the Tracer, they can dive me, and there's nothing I can actually do about it. So we're gonna stick with first aid here. Give ourselves a boost of healing. Yeah, level 4 is focus attacks, so this is, you know, we get a 60% boosted basic attack against the enemy heroes that we shoot, and every basic attack reduces the cooldown on that. Normally it happens every 10 seconds. Our basic attacks against heroes will... I think it's just any basic attacks. Yeah, just any basic attacks reduce the cooldown, so we can proc it more often. It's pretty fantastic. It's just like a nice little extra burst of damage, which is pretty great. Again, as you can see right here, I'm not overly concerned about rotating between lanes or anything like that. I'm focused on just destroying the enemy team structures and having that advantage. Again, let's shoot Gul'dan. Prioritize shooting him for some damage here. And he's like scared and he has to run away. He could probably outtrade me if he did his abilities right. But he's under pressure because of this, so we're able to get a really nice trade into him, as you can see right there. And yeah, we're just going to destroy their structures as Hammer. We're going to do more damage here as Hammer than they're going to actually do with the Zerg Wave, so that's a pretty big win for us, actually. One thing you can do is you can pop into your boosters, and your boosters will instantly unsiege you, which can be pretty nifty if you're stuck with that. Let's grab this healing globe as well for Li Ming. There we go. And yes, level 9 to 6. Let's look to try maybe get a keep out of this. They found Gul'dan in a rotation, which is fantastic, actually. That works really well for us. Not too worried about interrupting the Chen. Just going to poke away at him with some basics. Going to siege up here. We're going to take Napalm Strike as well. And we're going to use that for some extra wave clear, which should be pretty useful. Actually going to destroy this gate, because then we could hook in... So... Not quite able to hook him in. We're going to help destroy that as well. Just setting up stitches for success, basically. We might even end the game right here, right now. From the looks of things. We're just about in range of this, which is great. Gul'dan is being a jerk. We'll just scare him away. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's going to die. There we go. He's dead. Sucks for him. It's not quite enough to kill him. There we go. We got the kill in the end. Just about. Alright, we should shell away at the core here. We got some siege things that are on that tower, which kind of sucks. Again, bear in mind we can pop our boosters to get out. And let's throw down some mines right here. Alright, so we want to retreat. Makes sense. Alright, great. We can just keep sieging away. Everyone's very low on life, so we do want to get out of here. We didn't get the core down, but we did plenty of damage. No harm done. I was just going to Hearthstone right here. We'll come back with full mana, and then we'll continue on. It's level 12 to 8. We've got a massive lead, a massive structural advantage as well. Basically, everything is going in our favor. We could potentially, I think we should, go for the boss. I think that's a good call. The enemy team is not in a very good spot to prevent us doing that. They don't have level 10, so we should win. In our scaling is also massively ahead, so we should win pretty much no problem. We could siege up here. It's a bit of a risk against this boss. Okay, it's going to shoot that direction, so it's going to be just fine. Sieging up, I'll explain this, and this is why you don't need to siege up too much unless it's safe to do so. It gives you 30% bonus to minions and structures. Oh, maybe not actually monsters and mercenaries. It's minions and structures. So it doesn't give you bonus damage to heroes, it just makes your attacks splash and gives them longer range. So it obviously has benefits, but it's not totally essential. We're gonna like dive in here. Because we're brave. I'm gonna focus on the Tracer if we can. I should have probably killed that Chen a bit smoother. I could have had better mechanics in that that section right there. Close enough to killing that Tracer as well. I think if I siege up here, I'm going to be in range of pretty much everything I want to actually shoot. He's running in, he's going to die. We can interrupt his jump. It's just about enough to kill him. Don't know if we did that, but he died anyway. We'll get Giant Killer, so we're going to do bonus damage against heroes, just to help dealing with, you know, Gul'dan, Chen, Muradin. They're fairly tanky as a team. Gul'dan has finished his quest, so we need to watch out for that. We're going to throw down our mines, just ready to interrupt them there, if we can. Ooh, almost killed her. Almost, but not quite. This looks like it ought to be game. And knock him away. Focus some attacks on Muradin. Nice shot by Li Ming. Picks up the kill right there. Fantastic stuff. Oh, beautiful hook as well. And yeah, this is going to be a very quick game, actually. Very quick game. But there you go. I mean, GG, I suppose. I'm trying to record like a bunch of games because I'm away for like this week. I'm away for like 4 or 5 days. So I'm trying to record stuff. We're gonna stick with this then. It would be a bit too stumpy for what I would normally put up, but I guess it still shows you Hammer at her strength. And one of the things I really do want to ram home is that it's not all about using siege mode all the time. As you saw, there's plenty of time where it's just walking around in tank mode, stutter stepping, shooting away, and just being a normal range damage dealing hero, you know, just trying to keep good positioning. And doing damage like that. You can see our damage stats was really high. We kind of started rolling over them. They didn't respect the hammer properly, and they kind of played into all of her strengths, so that worked out pretty well. So yeah, your typical talent build, like I said, there's a lot of good options at level 1. I mean, advanced artillery is your standard one. Level 4, I'd say focus attack is your standard for extra single target burst. I quite like hyper cooling engines. It's really nice. First aid is also great for survivability too. Level 10, these are also both very good. Napalm Strike typically being a bit more useful. Certainly on Brax's Holdout, I figured Napalm Strike would be really nice for the extra wave clear. Just always being up for every team fight, for dealing with the Zerg swarms, everything like that. I thought it would be a better choice. Giant Killer usually at level 13. Level 16, I quite like Executioner. But these are all pretty decent. Probably Executioner, Graduating Range are the best. Graduating Range if you're going to be doing more zoning and more sieging. Executioner for more team fights. For example, in this game, I would have picked Executioner, probably, because Dahaka's got a stun, Stitches has got multiple slows if he specs into it, Rhaegar's got slows, so, and also bear in mind that our own mines apply slow as well, so we have multiple ways to trigger Executioner and start hitting really, really hard. And then Nexus Frenzy at level 20 to just really boost up your siege mode, your regular basic attacks, and just big increase in the damage you can do. And that's Sergeant Hammer. That's basically what you do, right? That's basically how she works. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I'll see you all next time for more Heroes of the Storm. Bye bye.